the room, but you don't see them actually responding real time, right? You just kind of have to.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. So have you had that situation before with your films where you've been able to see people chatting and putting live comments while they're
Yeah,
watching?
we did a virtual watch for Usha too, and Inner
Hmm.
Self. So both of them got people actually typing, chatting while we're actually watching the movie.
Oh, that's great. Yeah,
Yeah,
how
that
was
was
that
fun.
experience for you?
It was good. I mean, we're doing it again now for my current feature film, Wuling the Society. We're gonna do actually a live theater and also virtually, so people can watch at the same time.
That's amazing. When will that be?
That will be September 18th. I'm gonna have a laptop there, so at the theater, so
Yeah,
we're gonna do all virtual and live at the same time. And then when it's coming to Q&A, anybody can ask question anywhere. So it's gonna be completely hybrid and fun.
Breaking
okay.
news.
Breaking news,
I mean,
Rev
I
is
think
Jeremy,
we're
back.
good to go.
you can make it
Finish your
here in
thought there,
person.
guys.
I would like
And
to. I think I'll know within this week
Okay.
what my schedule will be for the next couple of months, and then hopefully I can confirm that and we can just lock that in. Would be
Sure,
I
sure.
would
That'd be
I
cool.
would
That'd be
really
fun.
love to.
Yeah.
Yeah, in
So
real
you guys can
life.
meet people
I
in real life.
all
Yeah.
right, fantastic. Listen, guys. Malik, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna come right back to you three guys. We're gonna talk to Malik for a second, and you're gonna keep your fingers crossed.
All right.
And there you are. What's up, man?
Hey,
Um, we've had a glitch here or there, but it is absolutely great to see you, and it was great to spend a little time with you recently. I definitely have the California fever. Um, how's your week been?
it's been incredible. It's been busy. It's been good though. I've been working, man. Putting
Yeah,
together.
you work all the time. You don't stop. I mean, we were in that studio till like 1 in the morning, I think. Um, my time for sure. It's got to be. It's busy like that all the time.
Yeah. Yes. I
Yeah.
mean that was actually a pretty light day.
Well, I know that the the whole like the industry is really changing too, right? With like Atmos and those kind of things.
Yes.
What is that? Do you think? Do they have? I wonder. Darian, do you know? Or Malik, do you know? Is Atmos? Is that's also on films, right?
Yes. That's what it's at most
Cool.
mixed on films. Netflix is not even accepting anything that's not mixed in Atmos.
Oh, wow. Netflix is not accepting anything that's not. Wow. So Atmos
From
is
July
a really
1st,
big deal.
starting a couple days ago. It's over with.
Oh, wow. That is really cool. And
Okay, so post production for all my projects that got more expensive. Great, thanks Netflix.
Yeah. 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 Just a little bit.
Darian
Got more.
Daju, Malik Yusuf. Well, I know a guy in California that he has a studio. Maybe you guys can cut a deal. You could shoot some film for him, and you never know who you meet on here.
Well, I do a lot of soundtracks for independent film.
Oh,
Independent.
cool.
Yeah, I do a lot of soundtracks, and I have a scale, and I can send you the scale. We have all the way from pay us, uh, pay us a little bit, and then there's a free component too. But the free is the most expensive for filmmakers though, because
I,
filming
What?
merchandise and stuff. It's a lot, but it's a good deal. I mean, we got it for people that just don't have the available budget. So,
I think that's really awesome. Actually, that you have that sliding scale, and it's it's a good way. It sounds like to help people. Darian, that's probably going to crimp you a little bit, right? If it's got to be an Atmos for Netflix.
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually developing my own micro budget feature, and then because I also do post production for other clients, of course I'm going to do post production of my own, right? Cobbler shoes, but yeah, that's a good thing to know because now I have to make sure I incorporate Atmos into my workflow.
yeah, I mean, and the soundtracks I've been doing have been obviously, I mean, it's a lot to get into on this conversation, but it really boosts that streaming money up. I had just recently had a client. They, I think they had 800 streams on the film and 50,000 streams last month on the music
Wow.
Ah, interesting.
because real, um, there's no real commitment to the music. You can just turn it
Hmm.
on, drive in your car, listen to it. You have to sit down and dedicate your 10, the 15, 20, 45 minutes for the film.
That makes sense.
hmm So that's been
So you
something.
suggest making sure to incorporate a lot of like hot music into the soundtrack to attract more attention to the film.
Yeah, I think that it work. It serve. I know that it serves as a marketing piece, but also it's a income generator as well because for the life of that soundtrack you're gonna be getting a check.
Getting that streaming check, right?
Mhm. And
Nice.
obviously you want everybody involved to participate in an MFN, Most Favored Nations deal, but it's still over your lifetime in the next 76 years, and that money is deedable and willable long after the film. I mean, people still listen to Superfly soundtrack, and people haven't seen Superfly. My 14-year-old son listens to the soundtrack. He hasn't seen the movie. Well, he's
Mm.
14.
Got you.
Movie, but,
It makes sense.
mhm.
And we know that um, just from filmmaking and everything else that without good sound, it doesn't matter how good your film is. It's not going to work. You know.
Mhm. I'm saying the soundtrack as an accoutrement or as
Yeah.
a
Like a
product.
music album, basically like an album
Yeah, because
associated with the movie.
yeah, because Black Panther, Marvel's Black Panther, they won soundtrack at the Grammys. They
Yep.
won the soundtrack, which
Yep.
was still, so it expands your space a lot. I think allows you to do videos um, uh, that it serves as a trade. What they used to do back in the days. It's kind of gotten expensive now, but back in the days, you could have Jay Z do a song on your soundtrack, not even a score, and then do the trailer. It gives a lot of room, And like I said, I don't want to get into it too much now. Anybody that wants to have more information, give me an email, and my team will email you out. No, actually Tuesday, because Monday everybody has to do a reset on my squad, except for me. But yeah, I think it's a good thing. I mean, I think it works well.
And I can testify to the amazing team that you have, the folks that I met, even just if they're watching, to give uh, credit to those two folks that helped me because, dude, they were so nice, so helpful. Just a great team. And your recording studio is what? Echo Bar Recording Studio?
Oh, me? No, that's next door, Echo Bar.
Oh,
That's part of us, but my recording studio is a private recording studio called Fab
oh,
Factory.
that's a private one. Gotcha.
Mhm.
Um, Oh, and we lost Darian. That happens. He's in a tough location sometime. He'll come right back. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to show, I want to show Joe's film first because I know Joe's having a tough time because he can't interact with us. So we're going to show Joe's film first. And we're going to leave the mics. Jim, not Joe. Holy cow. Sorry, Jim. My bad. We're going to show
Well,
your film first.
we have to address the elephant in the room with the name, which is probably why
Yeah,
your mind doesn't want to, you don't want to make the connection.
I know.
Uh,
Right. Right.
yeah, so I'm
Jim
sorry. I
Jones.
know he gets it, it's probably his entire life, but I mean, if I don't address it, right, I'm being
Right.
dishonest. So,
Right. Um, Jim, could you hear Darian?
No, I can only hear you.
He was asking
fake.
if you ever have anybody say anything about that name, your name, because it obviously I'm having some kind of psychological issue in calling you Joe, according to Darian. And by the way, guys, Jim is a forensic psychologist,
Oh my
so
goodness.
he could probably analyze all this.
Um, the best example I have about my name is that I was giving a presentation at a national convention in San Francisco. And as I walk into the hotel, the headline of the San Francisco Chronicle at that time was Jim Jones is reported dead. And the news of what happened in Guyana was just released. So I walk on stage, they announced this is Dr. Jones, this is Jim Jones, and there was a huge reaction. So from that moment on, for years, I would get comments from people, yes. But it was my father's name, it's my name, and I had no intention of changing it to having a nickname or something. So, but
No,
yeah, I've heard that. I haven't heard it for a while though, but
So,
yeah.
Well,
so
I had to
did
say
you or did you
something.
not make the song "Ballin'"?
Did you or not make the song Baller?
Ballin'.
Oh, balling. Nope, he's denying it, I think.
I don't know. I don't know what Jim's experience with rap music is.
You never know. We'll see what's in this film.
I know, right, Jim? But also I'm actually of on my father's side I'm of Guyanese heritage. So of course that story is it looms large in the Guyanese community, right?
Oh
So
my gosh, it really must.
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get us speeded up here because I don't want everybody having to stay up too late. We're gonna watch Jim's film. Everybody.